Yo guys, welcome back and good to see you all here for our first look in a long while at Derail Valley. But our first look at an update known as B99. Apparently, This is a big one, and this game is incredibly realistic when it comes to train simulators, and also is VR. So if you get the game, which by the way, the Steam Autumn sale's begun, everybody. So if anyone watching wants to get a big O new game, or there's been a game you've wanted to play on the channel for a long time, Steam Autumn sale begins. It's a good one, and DLCs and some other things might be good to get too. But anyway, I've heard from many people that Derail Valley is one of the most realistic train simulators they've ever played. There's crashes, explosions, and oh boy, can things go wrong. And we played it before, but also the game is VR too, so you can buy the PC version and get the VR version, I think, all in one. And a lot of people really like this game, and it's a game that I hope maybe one day we'll get multiplayer, because that'd be a lot of fun. So anyway, welcome back. Good to see you all here. There's a 25-minute update video from the developers on Derail Valley's update B99. So I guess we'll take a look at it so I can learn all about the game and what's new and stuff for everybody wondering what's new, who already has the game and or was just curious. So we'll I guess we'll get started with watching a movie almost. This is a long update video. Usually an update video is maybe a couple minutes, but this one's like 30 minutes almost. So let's get started. Thanks for all the subs. Welcome back to all you awesome followers and viewers, and welcome to Derail Valley. Update B99.
Hi, welcome everyone to our latest Derail Valley update reveal, B99.
B99. Oh, it's
I
pretty.
am Slobodan from Old Future, and I'll share the highlights of everything new in this rather big release.
Yeah, seems like it.
The update brings numerous improvements in 3 major fields, namely the industries, train customization, and train simulation. We'll start with the most eye-catching highlight, the addition of 3.
By the way, I wanted to mention too, it's a good time that we're playing this now because Railroads Online, another kind of open world train simulator where you can build the railroad yourself and buy trains and do it with friends. It's kind of like a train MMO. That's releasing next Wednesday or Thursday into 1.0. And it's also got like, I think like 3 or 4 maps that are releasing now. So that's pretty cool. So one's in the chat if you're hyped. One's in the chat for the hype.
3 new fossil fuel industries to the valley.
Oh, fossil fuel
The oil
industry.
refinery, with its very busy industrial look, for the very first time takes oil-based deliveries north. From there, it distributes oil derivatives to all populated areas. In the oil refinery, you'll find
This definitely feels like a modern Railroad Online,
The
but
coal power plant near
without
the
building.
machine factory does not produce cargo, but it receives coal all the way here in the far west, where coal has never gone before. This station will greet you with the unique mood of electrical infrastructure and its overarching cooling towers.
Ooh.
And finally, the new coal mine, named Coal Mine South, ensures that coal deliveries to the power plant and the steel mill are no longer destined to come from the northeast mine alone.
Wow, this looks amazing.
While these new industries don't introduce any novel cargo types, the old ones do. We've added 16 new cargo types for you to transport, ranging from more food, waste, vehicles,
look like there was
military
tanks.
equipment,
Oh yeah,
and others.
oh, that's cool.
Now totaling at exactly 100 cargo types, the game's expanded supply chain makes many new connections between stations possible.
100 different
To help
pieces of
streamline
cargo.
that, we've also modified some tracks and intersections, and even included new routes and shortcuts.
That's amazing.
These 3 elements, the new industries, new cargo types, and new tracks, all come together to make the supply chain more fun.
Trains.
Finally, you're able to head for a distant location and seamlessly make numerous pickups and deliveries along the way, ending up with a significant profit without needing to take the same old beaten path. Moreover, this will be further improved with several more industries coming in the next builds, as well as the eventual dynamic supply and demand simulation. To deliver the more sensitive types of cargo, you now need to have the Fragile license. It's intended as one of the early game goals, costing only $10,000, and makes a good investment because even though it bumps up the copay a little, the Fragile orders now also pay more.
So you have to
Highly
buy
expensive but
qualification
sensitive cargo,
licenses
such as
too.
trams.
So
This
that's
can be
like
rather lucrative.
Light sim or
This build
ATS.
also introduces a new car type to the game, a closed hopper,
Ooh.
which is used to deliver grains and flour from the farm.
Oh.
We've entirely redesigned the schematic maps. They are now more informative about station facilities such as water towers and locomotive spawn points. The maps also better represent the stations in terms of proportions, now more closely matching their actual top-down shape.
Ah, okay.
The art orientations are more coherent, and the compass icon matches the handheld compass needle, with all of this hopefully making navigation more manageable for beginners.
Good job, devs. Good
The
job.
main reason for the map redesign is a whole new feature, the remote operation of switches. This can save a lot of time when shunting, especially in realistic difficulty where a lot of walking would be involved, and it makes the experience generally more immersive and seamless.
That's nice.
While this can be of great help, it's also intentionally made not too easy to use. Human error is essential to the Derail Valley experience, so if you want to change switches remotely, you'll still need to dedicate some mental capacity to understand the switch path at any given time. Remote switching using schematic maps is not available immediately from the start of the game. Rather, you must unlock this ability by buying the dispatcher license that costs, again, $10,000. While the schematic maps show all the switches within stations, we've also added an item named route map, which shows switches from the rest of the network. These switches can be remotely operated too.
Oh, that's great. What the hell is
In addition to the
that?
3 new industries, we've added a new city too, City South. This touristic place, featuring a beautiful promenade, is also home to the all-new Derail Valley Railway Museum.
Oh,
This is a
that's
new
what
type
it
of
is.
building that you can gain access to by buying the new museum license, which costs $15,000. The museum has a collection of 6 rather special locomotive variants, the so-called demonstrators. These are pre-production locomotives that the manufacturer would typically send to a railway company for demonstration and evaluation. In the past, the Derail Valley Railworks and Transportation Company received demonstrators too, before ordering the fleets of locomotives that we see in stations today. Their demonstrators were then given to the museum. However, as the Derail Valley economy plummeted in the meantime, the museum and its vehicles were highly neglected. Buying the museum license gives you the option to restore this historical collection and use the demonstrators as your personal vehicles. They look different, never despawn, can be permanently customized the way you like, and more than anything, motivate you to earn money even after you've unlocked all the licenses.
Oh, that's cool.
Now,
So extra
those
trains
benefits
if you
sound
want.
great, but it takes a lot of effort to restore a demonstrator. First, you must find one.
Yeah. Oh,
You
that's
really
that's
put it back
awesome
to
as
the
hell,
museum.
dude. That's like SnowRunner, like finding a truck. That's cool. You got to go around the map. Maybe you'll find these. Then you got to bring them back onto the rail and restore or customize them as you like. That is really neat. If you want.
Then you must fit it with missing parts, repair and refuel it, before finally giving it a paint job.
That's
The whole
amazing.
process takes quite a bit
Wow.
of time and money to do.
No wonder
and
there was
can
a
be tracked
25-minute
at each
video on this. That's
locomotive's info
awesome,
panel.
man. I feel like you
Now,
should
the
make money on
demonstrators
it.
are not covered by the DVRT insurance package like regular
Oh god.
locomotives,
Whoa.
so when you use them, you'll have to pay for all of their maintenance.
You should be able to make money on
Now,
these
we're
trains
already
in the
familiar
museum.
with how to do rewailing, towing,
Nathan,
and
thanks for the
manual
20 months,
servicing,
dude.
But what about those missing parts? That's right. Each one of these
Battle
abandoned
buff out.
locomotives has missing parts that you need to order from the museum's own office and bring using one of the 2 new types of work trains called utility vehicles.
You got to pick them up.
Utility flat car comes bundled with the museum. It can be hauled just like any other car, but it can only transport train parts.
Wow.
Then, there's also the much cooler utility rail vehicle. This is a diesel mechanical manual transmission rail bus chopped into
way.
a flatbed shape for transporting train parts.
That's cool.
While it's not powerful enough to do any serious hauling, it is very fun to drive and fast, which makes it also suitable as personal transport. The utility rail vehicle does not come with the museum. Rather, you need to unlock it separately from a garage just nearby. Once you've ordered the train part, you need to bring one of the utility vehicles to a specified loading track to load it. This is done using the cargo transfer machine like you would for regular deliveries. Then, transfer the part to the museum to unload it and pay for it to be installed.
Wow.
Once you've serviced the locomotive, you can give it a paint job at the museum's paint station. This is done using the paint sprayer gun, which can be loaded with different types of cans that you can buy in shops. Sand cans are used to remove paint from the vehicles before they can be painted with paint cans.
Oh wow. So you got to hit it with the sanding gun to basically bring it down to primer. Wow. Wow, they put in a ton of stuff. Holy hell, this is beyond impressive. Wow.
B99 we've included
That's
two types
insane.
of paint cans, which are essentially themes, DVRT and demonstrator.
Oh, okay.
The more
So they're
affordable
themes you can
DVRT
paint them.
cans will paint vehicles to the Derail Valley Railways and transportation colors that we are all familiar with, but giving them a pristine look. The more expensive demonstrator cans will instead paint the vehicles to the unique paint jobs that these historical pieces originally came with. The body and cab of a locomotive need to be painted separately, so two cans are needed to complete the vehicle, and you are allowed to mix them.
Oh, and you can mix. That's
Lastly,
nice.
as you would expect, painting can only be done on the museum locomotives. DVRT rolling stock is out of your reach in this regard.
Kitty.
Other privately owned vehicles might become paintable too in future builds. Now, for all this restoration business to make sense, there's something more. The main addition in B99, and what makes it truly a major update, are the newly added gadgets.
Ooh. Dude, this is a high production video on this update. Damn. This is probably one of the best update videos I've seen for a game ever.
Gadgets are various pieces of equipment that you can buy and install to locomotives to enhance their usage. There are 20 types of gadgets in this build, plus the numerous color variants.
20 different gadgets?
Some of them alter locomotive behavior, some change the driving experience or make the locomotive safer, while others exist to better the lighting, help store your items more conveniently, or for various other purposes. Where you place the gadgets and how you use them is entirely up to you. One of the very useful gadgets, for example, is the distance tracker. It lets you know exactly when the end of your train has passed a certain point without needing to leave the cab. This, in combination with remote switching using schematic maps, makes a lot of rail operations smoother
That's
and
cool.
more fun. Gadgets like
Another good
regular
rail game
items
like
are
this is
bought in
another one
shops
called
around the map
Railroader.
and can be pricey. In fact, there's 60 new items available in shops, tripling the previous amount.
Tripling?
Because of this, we've entirely redesigned the shops too, now looking a lot more like actual stores full of products, with all purchasable items sitting on the shelves in their physical form. The gadgets you buy can be installed to DVRT locomotives. However, if the locomotive despawns, the gadgets from it will go to lost and found. Since gadgets cost time and money to install, that is not ideal. This is where the museum locomotives come into place. When you own a private locomotive, you can safely customize it all you want, and the gadgets inside it will never despawn.
I like swimming around underwater and
Since
stuff
you're
in
a
this
train
game?
engineer in Derail Valley, we didn't want you to just slap on gadgets and call it a day. Instead, the installation process is highly interactive,
Wow.
where you actually need to secure mounts, solder connections, do some electrical wiring, and tweak the gadget settings
What?
to your needs before you can use them.
What?
Let's go into these steps one by
Wow.
one.
What?
First, to install a gadget, you need to fit it to an appropriate mount.
Wow.
You can usually find the fitting
This
mount
game
just by
went
eyeballing
way
its size.
too beyond.
Mounts exist in
Holy
different
hell.
shapes so that they can be placed on different types of surfaces. Once you place the mount where you want it, you can secure it in two ways, either using an electric handrail or duct tape. Drill mounts are highly durable, but can only be done on select surfaces. Taped mounts, on the other hand, can be placed anywhere, but the train collision will knock them off. Once the mount is secured, you can attach the gadget to it in an orientation of your choice. If the gadget requires electricity, you'll need to connect it to the electrical supply using the soldering gun.
Ridiculous. That's insane.
Finally, optionally, if you choose to install
And you
any
can pimp out
controls
your
that let you
train
turn
with,
the
like,
gadgets on and off, you can
like
use the
UV
crimping
lights
tool
and
to
stuff.
wire them up, and this way further customize the usage to your liking.
This is ridiculous.
You can even make ditch lights by wiring up headlight gadgets with an alternating controller, for example. If at any point you need to remove gadgets and mounts, you can nudge them with the hammer and they'll safely fall off. You can then repair any remaining drill holes using the filler gun.
Are you kidding me?
To install
They literally, there's drill holes remaining from what you installed, and you can come through and fill those in with another tool. This game is insanity. The amount of like detail and steps and things to do, the amount of things you can do, and then the tools that you need to do it is. This has got to be a prime example of tools that we need in like House Flipper and other games. That's amazing.
Install gadgets, you clearly need a lot of equipment at hand.
Yeah.
Tools, mounts, gadgets, you name
It's
it.
tedious and expensive.
So, instead of making
That's
you carry all
crazy.
that with you, we've expanded the functionality of what used to be known as a lost and found shed to what's now called a tool shed. While the desk inside still serves as a place where your lost items will spawn, the rest of the shed is now a permanent item storage unit.
Oh, wow.
You can neatly arrange a wide variety of items in the shed, and that's exactly where you'll find them the next time around.
Wow. That's
Being
crazy.
an engineer in the game, we also wanted to encourage you to stick to one gadget layout rather than changing it on a whim.
And this is early
The way
access, by the way.
accomplished Is that to solder electrical connections, you need to consume a soldering wire reel. A single reel costs $200, which isn't too bad considering the Derail Valley economy, but the costs will add up if you make repeated changes. Now, of course, if you want to mess around with this stuff without any costs, you can do so in sandbox mode. Install gadgets can be interacted with from the external view too, using the new driving UI extensions.
Ooh.
Before we move on to topics beyond items, we've added a few more. Flag markers in many colors that can be used to help visualize particular train cuts, for example, and the handheld gaming console.
It's like Frogger.
The Bill 99 adds significant improvements to the train simulation too. In particular, our goal was to finish everything that remained to be done regarding steam engines, so let's dive right into it. Steam engines are now significantly more complete and behave closer to how they would in real life. To start with, coal combustion has received a notable rework. Some of this was already done in the previous build, but it's important enough to recap here too. When you think of coal particles leaving the firebox in the form of smoke, you probably think of them as being fully burned. However, that's not necessarily always the case. The coal can burn inefficiently, where it releases particles to the atmosphere which still have unused energy in them. You may already be familiar with the smoke color being a good indicator of combustion efficiency, and well, the black smoke is black because it literally contains unburned coal particles. So there's two factors involved in combustion efficiency. One is the amount of coal in the firebox, and the other is the availability of air. When there's little coal in the firebox, regular air from the atmosphere is enough for it to burn efficiently. However, add more coal and you'll suffocate the combustion. The coal will now burn faster, but it will not generate proportionally more heat. What it needs is more air. One way to increase the airflow is by using the blower.
Wow,
Gently releases
man.
steam from the boiler to the atmosphere,
This is
which
the-
creates a vacuum in the firebox.
This is the most
throwing in
in-depth
fresh
train
air.
game I've seen, dude.
This is a good way to improve the combustion efficiency when
With all the
vehicle
little
is parked.
doodads.
However, when the vehicle is accelerating or maintaining a high speed, the vacuum created by the rapid exhaustion of cylinders is even greater. In this case, we should keep the blower closed and add more coal to the firebox to use the available airflow to its fullest potential.
And I love how they show you how to do this too. This is great.
Tuning of the coal level, we recommend using the expert shovel. which you can buy at
Outstanding
the goods
video.
factory.
Outstanding video.
Next up, we've greatly expanded the time it takes to heat up the steam engine boiler from scratch. Rather than having to sit it out, there's now new tasks for you to do to prepare the locomotive for running. Previously, to lubricate the running gear, you simply needed to open a single valve. That valve is now gone, and you need to do a couple of new things. Let's start with the automatic lubricator. The role of the automatic lubricator is to maintain oil level in the bearings. It does this by adding a little bit of oil with every cycle of the running gear. When the oil is already in the bearings and the vehicle is in motion, the oil level remains high. However, if the vehicle is sitting still, the bearings will eventually dry out. This means that a locomotive that hasn't been driven in a while needs to be lubricated manually.
Wow.
For bearings that are within reach of the automatic lubricator, this is done by cranking a handle on the lubricator until the oil level in the bearings is full. However, there are also bearings that the automatic lubricator can't reach, and they too need tending. You'll find several of these oil cups distributed around the locomotives. If you open the cap, the oil level inside is presented to you. Using the new item called Oiler, which you can buy at any shop, you can refill these cups. Make sure to fill them all. Remember to close the caps, or as soon as the vehicle is in motion, the bearings will dry out very soon. If you miss to lubricate any of these bearings, you'll quickly know, because the locomotive will start producing screeching noise and take damage when it's put into motion. Moving on, the steam chest simulation has been revamped and now significantly improves the experience of driving steam engines. When the regulator of a steam engine is open, steam is admitted from the boiler to the locomotive's chest. It is from here that steam is further supplied to the cylinders. Steam in the cylinders then pushes the pistons, which leads to the wheels turning and propelling the vehicle. The novelty in this build is that when there's steam in the chest, even after you close the regulator, it will continue propelling the vehicle. Normally, the chest will empty in a few exhaust cycles already. However, if you keep the regulator open just enough to keep making up for that loss, the chest pressure can be maintained at a relatively constant level. But there's a catch. The faster the locomotive is moving, the more frequently it exhausts steam from its cylinders. This is where the cutoff valve comes into play. By gradually closing the cutoff by moving it towards the center position, we reduce the period in which chest steam is admitted to the cylinders, thus also we reduce the exhaustion rate.
Wow.
While this results in less power, it will give the chest enough time to remain pressurized and still be able to propel the vehicle even at higher speeds.
Yeah, this is a Nicholas game
While
for
this
sure.
principle has been simulated in the past, it was never as accurate and tangible as it is now. You'll find that driving the steam engines after this change feels quite different and is even more engaging. While on the topic of cutoff, be aware that setting it in the opposite direction of travel will now cause ash from the firebox to be sucked into the cylinders. Even over a short period of time, this can cause massive damage. Other notable improvements to steam engines include the more realistic looking and behaving side glasses. There's also now blowback effect.
Whoa.
This is a hazardous event that occurs when you enter a tunnel with the fire door open, thus you should always aim to keep the fire door closed. The improvements to steam engines also include better sounds, particle effects, and many more.
Bro, I cannot believe that they put in blowback like that. Entering a tunnel with the firebox open because of the air pressure changing through the
This
exhaust.
is a hazardous
I mean,
event
that's
that
insane.
occurs when you enter a tunnel with the fire door open, thus you should always aim to keep the... There's also now blowback effect.
Wow.
This is a hazardous event
That's insane.
that
Why?
occurs when you enter
That,
a
I
tunnel
can't.
with
They
the
put in
fire door
everything.
open, thus you should always aim
What
to keep
haven't
the
they
fire
put
door
in?
closed. The improvements to steam engines also include better sounds, particle effects, and many more.
What haven't they put in? Oh
Train brake
wow.
systems are also significantly changed in this build. To start with, like in real life, all locomotives now have a brake cutout valve. The purpose of this valve is to isolate excess brake controls in a train that has more than one locomotive. When mixing locomotives with self-lapping and non-self-lapping valves in the same train, just make sure only one of the locomotives has their brake cutout open. As I'm sure you'll find out, a common mistake is to forget to open the cutout valve on a locomotive when starting. This can result in no braking ability.
throwing
brakes in
the,
general
throwing the
have
money
been
in the
reversed.
fire.
The cars now properly simulate auxiliary reservoirs, which takes significantly more time to fill up when a train is coupled initially than they did before. Once the reservoirs are full, releasing the brakes is much quicker than it used to be.
Yeah, it looks like glass can break
One of the
and
notable
look
results
how
of these
beautiful
changes
this
can
game
be seen
is.
in how the non-self-lapping brake operates. Previously, you were able to freely apply and release the brake, and at any point if you put the control to the lapping position, it would maintain whatever pressure the brake had at that moment. Now, the lapping position will behave the same only if you apply the brakes.
just
and
imagine
return to
playing
the
this in
lapping
VR. I
position.
know.
If you release the
It's got
brakes,
VR.
however, and go back to the lapping position too soon, the cylinders will start pressurizing, effectively applying brakes.
That's cool.
This is because in order to lap successfully, the non-self-lapping brakes require all the auxiliary reservoirs to be fully pressurized, and this takes time. In practice, this means that you don't want to be releasing brakes too often. If you know you'll need to brake again soon, try to brake a smaller amount but continually, rather than applying and releasing brakes too frequently. After each release, you'll need to wait about 10 seconds or more, depending on how hard you were braking, before you can lap the brakes again. The brake sounds themselves are a lot more fulfilling now, with all cars in train hissing and humming as they move the air around. We've made some improvements to couplers too. You can now tow cars even without tightening the screw. Beware, however, that this will increase the slack between coupled vehicles and may result in damage if not handled with caution. Last but not least, we've made improvements to graphics and user experience, so let's show you some of those. As you may have already noticed, we've fully redone the windshield raindrop graphics, now finally refracting light and impairing visibility when not white. Yet, they still retain all of their realistic physical behavior from before.
Really?
To use custom difficulty presets in career mode, we no longer require you to unlock all the licenses using default presets. Rather, unlocking one of the few basic ones is enough. This is now also better explained in the game's interface. We've notably improved support for the Steam Deck platform, now having better controls and performance, and have reached out to Valve to update their compatibility review. As you might expect, tutorials and manuals have been greatly expanded too to accommodate the new features. Please bear in mind that it might take some time for the localized versions to be updated.
Wow.
Finally, a lot of work has been done to improve the stability of the game and its performance. And those are the highlights of the new update B99. To recap, the main theme here that all this comes down to was to make deliveries less repetitive and more purposeful. With the new industries, routes, cargo types, locomotive restoration, gadgets, and simulation improvements, we hope to see you find dozens, if not hundreds more hours of fun to be had in Derail Valley, while we continue to work on more significant improvements. For more detailed information on
I
what's
just
in
can't
this
believe
build,
this.
and there's a lot,
I mean, this
please
is
see
like
the full
5
changelog
updates in
linked
one.
in the description.
And this
You'll
video
notice
was
that we've also
outstanding.
moved the changelog online. We hope you'll enjoy Build 99 and are looking forward to seeing your locomotive builds and feedback.
That's insane.
We'd like to give a big shout out to our beta testers and translators who have been tremendously helping finding issues in this but also previous builds. And we would also like to thank you, our community, for all your support over the years. You guys make this possible. Thank you so much. With that, we'll see you next time with more updates. Cheers!
Bruh. That's the dev alt future. Wow, that is a insane amount of detail. 25 minutes to cover what seems to be like 5 updates in one. This is the year. This is the gaming season of the train, man. We got Railroads Online next week. That's coming out into 1.0. We got the Derail Valley update B99 out. We've got Railroader. I think Train Sim World's adding stuff all the time. But the amount of interactivity in this one is amazing. Like, this is like My Summer Car, but trains. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's a train simulator with super realistic training, like train physics, but you can get out of the train and walk all around it and walk all around the world. But then you can buy all this stuff and customize, and if you're going to paint your train, you can't just paint it. You got to like, you got to buy so many things, and like, if you're going to put lights inside the train, you can like buy a drill and then have to buy a mount, and that's insane. Wow. What can't you do? This is what, again, this is one of those games where it's like, what can't you do in the game then? It would have been easier for them to just say what you couldn't do. It would have saved a lot of time. By the way, if this game interests you at any point, let me just check real quick. This game is on sale because of the Steam Autumn sale. $39.99. The game is actually not on sale. But it's got a price of $40. But with the amount of stuff they just showed, my God, that's insane. Almost 6,000 overwhelmingly positive reviews. Learn from your mistakes. That's good. I love how the guy pulled out the lighter near the near some of the tanks, and the thing exploded. All right, welcome to Derail Valley. Let's play, man. I'm glad we went over all that stuff because it just, I mean, if there was all those new things just in the new update, imagine what we haven't seen. All right, let's start career mode, shall we? And a tutorial. Well, let's do it because there's so much new. Oh, there's a comfort mode. Okay, so there's like a normal, medium, and hard. Or whatever. Let's just do standard? Yeah. Oh, wow. And you can make it as difficult as you want. It looks like weather makes a difference in the game, too. All right, let's go. Yeah, only your imagination's the limit. Oh, look at all the ash coming out of the train. Pretty. Inefficient burning rate. Okay. I thought I turned the tutorial on. This is going to be a cool world to walk around. Oh, there's scenarios too? Where are their scenarios? Music's good. Oh, I see. Okay, we want that checked. I thought I was turning it on. I like the look of the map too. It's like a little like Eastern Europe, Switzerland, kind of like Czech Poland-ish stuff going on. I wasn't stealing that laptop. I was just borrowing it. Welcome to Derail Valley, engineer. Let's get your train driver's license. Oh, good. I definitely will need that. I need to turn my sensitivity up. The mouse sensitivity is so low in the menus. Okay, that's better. Okay, look around with mouse and WASD. Let's show you how to dash. Oh, that lets us move from spot to spot. Cool. Let's get a comms radio. Wow, great sound design. Bring it back to the desk with the vehicle catalog. Okay. Oh, okay. Door with tab. I like the manuals. They look really clean. Retrieve the oh, okay. So you can teleport it back to you. All right, ready to drive the train now. This is the DE2480. After finishing the tutorial, you'll be licensed to drive it. If you'd like to learn about its characteristics, you can look it up in the vehicle catalog you just picked up. Stand in the driver's position so you can see most of the controls, then press X to sit. Oh, okay, that kind of like locks you in. Oh. Okay. You can operate the train controls both in mouse mode and first person. Use Alt to switch between them. Very low sensitivity. Okay, so procedures. Enable electric's breaker. Starter. Traction motor. Dash lights. And cab lights. Wipers. Front lights. Rear lights. Oh, we could also turn it left. Okay. Brake cutout. Control enables the train to brake control on this vehicle. It should be open on the vehicle that's being driven and closed on other vehicles in the train, if any, to avoid conflicts. All right, so only have brake cutout open on the one you're operating, okay? Starter, turn it to the right. Woo! Yeah, this company, Microsoft, should probably pay these guys a couple $1 billion to make a startup manual for their planes and how to play their game. She's gonna blow. All right, that's the temperature of the traction motors. Okay. Wow, they actually have that. So red is what we have, black is what we need. Okay. Oh, we got our reverser. Okay. This thing's cool. Oh boy. I'm gonna have a lot to learn. Let's get out of the locomotive and do some maintenance work. Oh, cool. Change your comms radio to re-rail mode using the mouse wheel. Oh. Oh, now we're going to couple up. Okay. Cool. Wait. Ah, they're gonna have a switch that way. Ah, okay, cool. Uh-huh. Alright, we need to be gentle. Seem pretty gentle. An MU cable. Won't need that till later, okay. I need my license. Ooh. Yay! Oh. An extra copy for my records. So we can haul freight on the DE2. And a key to the utility locker. Oh. The compass. $2,000, hell yeah, we're going to Wendy's. Oh, we can fast travel, cool. Alright, as a train driver, you're almost ready to take this train to the nearby steel mill service point. Before that, we'll need to make some modifications to the locomotive. Ooh. Since your first drive on the main line, regulations require us to install a rotating beacon. Oh, this is the new stuff? Alright, I think this is the new stuff already. Like installing a beacon, maybe. That's cool. We need to make some room. That's cool. Yeah, it's like student driver signs. Oh yeah. Bro, this is all the new stuff. Oh man. All right. Okay, put the drill in there. All right. Kirsten, thank you very much for becoming a bear cub. Yeah. Welcome back. Kirsten's a bear cub again. Oh, look at that. Take out the hammer. Now we got to repair the holes. It's not 90 degrees, Reed. We're gonna use tape this time? Okay, I need to wire it up. Oh my God. Oh, now I got to install the there's got to be a button on the inside. All right. Okay, I'm gonna drill this one in, I think. They're showing the tape, but I'm drilling that in. Bro, data bro. Install the button controller on the mount. Well, that's out, though. Reloading. That is so cool, dude. Connect the button in the beacon. Take out the crimping tool. Crimping ain't easy. Fun, right? Oh, that was quite fun. All right, the fact that you can actually customize these trains like that is really cool. That's really neat. Install modifications in the future. You'll need to buy your own tools and gadgets at shops around the valley. All right, let's get this thing going. Okay, we gotta go to SM, which is ahead of us right now. Hell yeah. Approach slowly at 30 kilometers. Okay. We're going 20. I can feel it. All right.
Get some Dino Nuggies on me, bro. _rap nug _rap nug _rap nug.
Where
This
the hell?
game looks pretty cool. _rap hype.
Okay. You know, Deathstroke, thanks for the 10, dude. Yeah, this game is outstanding. That little button thing that we did with the soldering and like bolting things into position is new. One of the new like 5 big new things that they added, which is cool because like if people play this game all the time, they probably wanted some customization. So the fact that you can like add lights and bells and whistles and switches to your favorite trains is cool. Do we need to start braking? Oh my god. Oh wow, there's an external view too. Ah, cool. So we can drive everything from that menu. You can drive everything from the external view. You can drive everything from the panel. And you can even drive from the panel when you're in first person too. That's crazy. That's really cool. You enjoy this game? Me too. Good job. Locomotive will stay here for servicing. Let's get you another, which you'll use to make your first deliveries. You can use any locomotives you find that you're licensed for. Okay. We got to get a license for all the steam trains and all the different diesel. Oh, cool. We get to use the turntable too? Oh. This is something that's fun about Railroads Online, is using the turntable. And I think even in Railroader has that too, I think. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there it is. You can't pull it. Should be able to kind of just pull it manually. That's a good noise. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a tutorial for vehicles that you're in. That's amazing. Okay. We can push that? All right, good. Here you can manage and access short tutorials. All right, so there's one for this current vehicle. And you can abort that as well. If you'd like to be shown around this vehicle and get it running, we only need a little bit of room ahead and get a couple of minutes. Yeah, all right, sure. Sure, teach me. This is the same as the one we were in, so it's all the same. All right, we're putting her on the turntable. Oh, we better go to the building. Do what they say. Before driving off, let's show you the station office. You want me to do something different? So for a brief moment, we became the Shinkansen, I guess. Ooh, the lost and found. Well, would you look at that? $100, to which it only takes one of those $100 to click or tap join to become a member today. Wow! Isn't that ironic? Mine now. It's my money and I want it now. I'll leave it here. Is there any more money? I think I threw that money on the ground. I don't even see it. Oh, we can use that money to pay for the servicing the locomotive we brought in. Locomotive 15. Confirm. Insert your wallet. Oh, is this... I guess this game's made by EA. I thought this was an indie dev. They're literally just saying, dude, put your whole wallet in here. Okay. That's it. You've completed the tutorial. Let's get you the right difficulty. Standard, please. That's cool, man. I'll defer to the chat tutorial from here on out. This is cool, man. What a great game. I can only imagine playing this in VR. I would never leave. It'd be like Tron. That would be my Tron. But I would just be stuck in Derail Valley. When you're ready, you can get your first... Oh, is this Extendo tutorial? Oh, weather forecast. Shunting. Ooh, $32,000 for this one. Ooh. SM must be the steel mill. Anyway, we'll just do with it what they say. Denied. Oh. Oh, they wanted me to do it. You can use couches and beds to sleep in advanced time in the game. This is useful for when you want to skip nights. Open the pause menu, click manual. Of course. That's it. You're now on your own. Once you accept a new delivery order, follow the printed instructions to complete it. For any extra information, remember to consult the manual in the pause menu. Good luck out there. Well, thank you. And thank you, Bear, for becoming Raptor Egg. Woo. Okay, so what licenses do we have? Hauling freight, the DE2. We gotta do these green ones. Well, I guess we'll take the one that makes the most money. 23, 19, 38. $15. And then I think we only have we might have a weight limit too. Train mass 44. I might only be able to do that one. It doesn't list information about the trains. This might, though. 1981 to 1996. Heavy shunting. Ah, there. So 1,200 tons on a 0% grade, 300 tons on a 2% grade, 250 tons on a 2% grade while raining. That's its load rating. Okay. Then we have a V6 diesel, 2 DC traction motor, frontal radiator, lapping valve. Oh, that's great. It tells you all the equipment. Hauling score 2.9. That's cool. Put these over here. Okay, let's give this one a shot. Haul empty cars. I might not have that long license. We don't have that one on the right, the long. We'll start here. Denied. Logistical haul. Maybe I should just become a streamer. DVHR FH. FH is freight haul, I think. I think that's what we want. Maybe this one. There we go. Okay. Let's start here. Dude, these books are so nice. They're really well put together. Alright, well, let's go to our train. That's where I left it. Oh, okay. So I'm in the roof now. Okay. That's awesome. They got a truck trailer here. That'd be cool to see trucks. Actually, I think we can haul these, can't we? I think there's like flatbeds where we can load truck trailers onto the flatbeds, or they're already loaded. Oh, look at this. Communism. You can see it from miles away. Oh, it's like the little Polish Fiat. Okay, let's get our money. What? Whatever. Okay, where's our train? I can hear it. The big facility, man. Okay, well, I guess we could start with this train. They didn't even turn these off? Oh, this one's off. All right. We'll just leave this one's here because it's already connected. Okay. So we're at the steel mill, so we're in the right place. So SM is steel mill, and then FH is freight haul. So this is a steel mill freight haul 5-5. Deliver steel slabs to harbor and town. 96 minutes, 22 cents per meter? Train length 72. We need to go to track B6 Oscar. Bravo 6 Oscar, and then we also need to check the serial numbers on those. Charlie Foxtrot Foxtrot 615 455 211 and 568. Actually, I think that's good to go. We need to get this turned around the other way. Yeah, the teleportation thing is nice, especially if you're playing VR, because you're not going to be really wanting to walk with VR as much. You can. You totally can. But it's just nice to be able to hit a button and just be where you need to be. Locked in. Okay, and I think that's already off. Oh, wait. But this train's not running? That probably was not good for the battery. This was weird. This was like half on and half off. I don't think that's the way I left that. Anyway. I got a pickup from Bravo 6. This update is awesome, yeah. Yeah, I played this game, I don't know, before the last... Like, I played this game a long time before that last update that everybody... There was an update everybody was playing, the, what was it called? The haulage update or whatever? The rehauled or whatever? There was an update that just really crazily changed the trains in a great way. But this is just beyond. This is really cool. So I gotta go to Bravo 6, I think, to pick this up. Yeah, there's a boombox in the game now, yeah. What plane is this? The C-130. Okay, that might be where I need to go. Bravo 60 here. Oh, look, the crane moves too. That's badass. I'm gonna do this by hand first before I start doing it automatically, so I learn. I think that's right. Oh, you gotta buy water? Wow. We haven't even begun the haul yet. We're just going to pick up. Woo! Bam, 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 bam. Nicholas, have you Rando Jack in the chat? Have you played this game? Because this is such a you game. Wait a minute. When I picked this up, which way are we going? We wanted to go to FM? I watched someone play it. It's a nice game. Okay. Actually, I think we want to go to HB. Wait a minute. Shouldn't I back up beyond the cargo and... I think we should be going a different way. We're going to Harbor and Town. I think that's HB. But when we drive out of here, we're going to go like to the north, and that just seems like we should be going south and then east, south, and then into the town. But I'd have to drive past these I have to check to see if this is open. There's a track here that's open. Would I have to have done the whole drive in reverse? I think we'd have to flip our train around. Otherwise, we've got to haul north and then back down. Yeah, in this game you earn, well, you have to buy licenses and such. S plus rep, I hope so. There is a way for us to drive by and then back up and pick this up, but now I'm faced the opposite direction, but that's alright, let's just go this way. It's no big deal. This might be the maybe not as efficient route, but gotta learn somewhere. So it's all good. Yeah, that's true. This train doesn't really have a front or a back. feel like something's not right. Wait, I know why. That's why. Isn't this off, though, to the left? What game is this? It's an early preview of Grand Theft Auto 6, but we've chosen a life of not crime. We've actually gotten a job, and we're working as a train conductor. There we go, that's what that light meant. Okay. Now I think we can go. What? What was that noise? Hope we're fine. Okay, world map. Okay, so now we're going north. We want to go northwest, northeast, I mean, then east, then south, then east, then into the harbor. It's the long way, but whatever. I should have stayed in reverse and then backed in and whatever. I kind of already knew the more efficient way before we did this, but this will be the more hilarious way. Is this live? No. Everyone here is dead. How do you keep finding games I've never heard of? Well, this one I've known about for a while. But this is a damn good game. I wonder if we'll hit a deer. This game's early access, yeah. Well, we're certainly in the valley part now. Now we're just waiting for the derail. That should happen any second. Game's like 8 years in development. I got it when it was just starting. Yeah, I think I got this within the first year or two. There's some videos of it on the channel long ago, but man, it is just too good now. That recent update with the museum and stuff, and well, like what we're playing now, is just great. Oh, this used to be just VR? Wow. Then I must have got it when it converted. That is cool. Just have to get there without dying to death now. Like to see 80 kilometers. If we get up to 88 kilometers an hour, then we go back to medieval Europe. The Romanians, Marty! How high are the chances of derailing? Pretty high, because I don't know what I'm doing yet. I have some skill from Train Sim World and Railroader and Railroads Online, but I'm also a gamer, and that makes me dangerous. That makes me dangerous. .2 kilometers. They should add fishing, lots of nice spots. Ooh. What's the mission to? I'm going to the harbor with a bunch of metal slabs. That's my first mission. And I'm liking it. They should add bears. How dare you? You know, I don't know if I can get to where I want to go from here. Are there other trains to watch out for? I think it's just you on the map, but you can drive more trains. There's like steam trains and like big locomotives and stuff. Big. AI trains planned for the end of next year. That's cool. cool, dude. We're gonna go under this train. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. We're gonna go under that bridge and then over to the far east side, then south. And then we can go down along that river. Maybe. Wait, I thought I saw a bridge. Oh, there it is. Trucks here look so awesome. I love it. Stall. Yep, put it. Dude, I'm getting a penalty in Microsoft Flight Sim right now for having my flaps down in this game. Oh, dude, were you using your flaps to slow down? Dude, you're going to aviator jail. It's Poland. Okay, this is not what I thought would happen. Wait, I don't think there's a way out of this place. It just loops around. Unless there's a way that it goes south after this. So there's like a horseshoe loop at the goods factory in the town. That's fascinating. Stuck in the time loop. We got out of that. We did the time loop already for that amazing game by the name of Not for Broadcast. Oh, now we're on the bridge. Look at that. Well, I absolutely chose the longest way. But I don't care. I'm learning. What am I hauling? Ass. At a whopping 20 kilometers. Don't blink, people. Don't blink. You'll miss it. Yeah, we're taking the scenic route, which is fine, because then I get to know, like, next time I got to get over to the goods factory or whatever, now I know how that loop works. That means missile lock, we gotta pop flares. Oh, this is cool as hell, man. Oh, look at the lights for the factory off in the distance, too, from the smokestacks. That's great. Oh, oh, wow. Mega factory, dude. Well, since we can come up with all sorts of fantasy rules for the Game Awards, let's call this Game of the Year. Game doesn't have to be, it can be a remake and a DLC. Alright, well, Early Access Train Game of the Year. Sorry, Jeff. I know Wukong cut a fat check, but can't compete with trains there, Jeff. Step aside, pal. Burning through a lot of fuel, though. But, you know, it is what it is. Well, that was interesting. Quick it out and push. Good idea. Got it. Demon Spider Train. Oh yeah. Choo Choo Charles. Steam locomotive is so much fun. That's cool that like you can kind of do whatever jobs you want to with whatever trains you want to at a certain point when you get stuff unlocked. Dobre. Opravdu. Opravdu dobre. Alright, we got a ways to go here, and then we need to take a 2 lefts, and I have no idea how the hell we're gonna do this in the harbor. Yeah, the shunting license should be cool. A shunting license is like taking train cars and moving them around a particular area. And then it's a little bit like Tetris. Like you'll have a mixed car that, like maybe it'll have steel and wood on it. So then you'll take the cars to one area, detach the wood cars, and then haul the steel cars somewhere else within the same area. Or do the opposite and put things together. Like you'll take steel, and steel and put them into one long car and then pick them up later. I think the missions tie into each other to where you kind of can set up things you do in the future. So first you'll build like a train and then pick it up later, I think. Yeah, the shunting jobs turn into long haul missions, yeah. We got hamsters in this thing? I see. Well, I've had this game a while. I just haven't played it usually because of timing. Like the, what did they call it? Overhauled or whatever? There was an update for this game a little while ago. That was big, and I wanted to do it, but I kind of ran out of time. But if it's got trains, I'll play it. That's going down. going to be on the brake the whole time. Well, we're going down to water level, so it'll probably be the whole way. Overhaul was the last big update before the last, which was simulator, yeah. Well, I guess the last two big updates. I've always been meaning to come back to this one. But tonight's the night. "88 miles an hour. Almost there. I'm glad we took the long way. Oh yeah, the game has blowback now if you have the firebox open when you go into tunnels like that. That's cool. Devs have two-player co-op on the roadmap. Excellent. Well, that'd be cool for two people to run a train together, especially if it was like a steam locomotive. That would be interesting. Because then you could have somebody working the firebox while someone else is kind of working on the whole driving and navigating. Or whatever, however you wanted to do it. That's cool. I'll have to get somebody who wants to play this. I think this is mostly... oh, me and Red could do this. This would be great. Me and Red doing this would be good, or Uthris or Elmox. I don't know about Red or Dirty or Lumberjack. I think Red like it. Oh, Rick? Oh, hell no. We would have exploded by now. Yo, thanks for all the follows. You'd like to be a member and play along? Absolutely. In a game like this, yeah. 1.5 grade. Wow, cool. G5, Golf 5 India. Okay. I think I know where we're going. We'll see. Foxtrot is on point. Goober 1 Asheville. It's a really good game. Thank you so much for playing. It is a good game. Trains are cool, man. Planes are cool too. I wish Microsoft Flight Sim was a little different, but you know, I'll complain about that later. Probably tomorrow. Alright, so we're looking for the third switch. Get the steel delivered on time. Oh, I didn't even think about the time. Well, that's alright. I didn't die, and that's probably more important to me, honestly. Not crashing and learning the map, but being late, that's fine. I'm fine with that. You like my jacket? Thanks, bro. Alright, this should be Golf here. That was, Golf 5-1? B5 India. What do I think about the new updates? Great. I like that whole like customization thing, where you can like put little switches and stuff on your train to add extra lights and whatever the hell else you wanted. I mean, you could basically make your train look like, you know, those Japanese trucks that they can chrome all out and look all crazy. There's a whole culture to that, but basically you can make your train look like that in a way. I feel like I'm not in the right spot. Also, I think I was supposed to go there. But I'm close, which is good. So I think I'm supposed to be here, but now I need to find out which one. So I'll have to swing back here and flip that switch, and then... How the hell do I know which one's which? Oh, actually, wait, I can just pull right through. Oh, we're fine. Oh, that's great. Oh, actually, that's perfect. We can just pull right up here and then back in. Perfect. But now what the hell, which one is which? There's 3 tracks here, but I don't see them labeled. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, oh. Oh, here's cargo. And then I just need to find what the tracks are labeled as, and then we're good. Oh, here we go. That's exactly where we're going. Right here. Okay, we got it. So we just need to come down here by the docks and then park right here. Next to these fuel tankers, or well, some of them are fuel tankers. Alright, cool. That was close. Okay. Oh. Ah, okay. Worry about that later. Glad that there's a passenger station here too. Not all just kind of cargo looking. Chat, does it snow in this game? Do we get seasons? I know we get weather, but is there like a snowy season? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it came to the game eventually. Like, seasons would be quite an interesting thing, although I feel like some players might want to toggle that off. Or set it to, like, just be autumn all year round. Oh, that would look so cool. Be good for taking pictures. Okay, so we should be almost where we need to be. That's what I'm looking for. You think a DLC? Man, when this game comes out in 1.0, this is kind of an example of a game that you never want to release because, well, developers always add stuff after release, but for this game being early access and for $40 and all the stuff that they've added, I mean, train games are usually pretty spendy anyway. I mean, isn't Train Sim World one that's like, you may as well own your own railroad? Like $10,000? Wait, do I want that track? Ooh. Where does that track go? There's a track that goes all the way back that way. I don't need to be on that one, though. Oh, I'm in the water. Alright, I'll need to go a little further. Cha-chink. Oh, woo, woo. That helps. That helps. Oh, there's a little bridge. Cool. And we want to go right there. That means we want to go left. And then right. Well, we'll see. Train? Where are you, train? Mostly at nighttime now, but I think we can get a lantern and stuff. Wait. Gulf 5 India. we're good. Oh, it's morning. Pretty. Oh, there's a steam train in this yard? Cool. I like how things in this game are kind of hidden. Like what they showed in the whole thing where you gotta find a tipped over car from the museum and stuff. Like you gotta go find those locations of where they're kind of like dead or whatever. You gotta go restore them. That's very My Summer Car. And I like it. Now, where the hell's the station? I want my money. Oh. Maybe I have to turn brakes on? No. Oh, maybe the station map is literally on the station map. Looks like it's directly west of the yard. Dude, the boats and stuff are cool. Wait, is that it? Oh, here. Found it. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. It's got a little radio mast on it, too. All right. Let's see if I did good. Oh my god, I did it. Money detected. I feel like we're leaving the parking garage. $22,009 of 44. So 13,966. Oh, wait a minute. It only took me 87 minutes, bonus time 96 minutes. So wait, if you do it under time, you get more money? The bonus time is extra pay. Cool. All right. Well, what can we take from here? Actually, wait. Can we do... What do we got for licenses? Shunting, 1,000. Fragile, 10,000. Dispatcher, 10,000. Train length, 1. 10,000, 2. 20,000. Concurrent orders, 10. Oh, and then there's like different trains, I assume. DH4, the SO, 60, EM3 multi-unit. Oh, museum, yep. Logistical hall, manual service. Hazmat, wow. Military 1 and 2. Military 3. Yeah, the faster you are, the more you make, so it tempts you to speed and derail. Fair enough. Which is why I was slow to learn the map. Which was probably the better option, because I'm also learning the game mechanics. And those station layout maps are really good. Like, you know, I was off a little bit on the first one, but, like, I think most of it is... The maps are pretty good at guiding you or getting you where you need to, and if you goof up, you're not far out of position. Shunting. Fees. Wait, what the hell was that fee? Oh, insurance. Huh? So 25 total licenses in the game, damn. Let's see. The hell is fragile? Fragile. Must be Italian. Yeah, shunting's worth quite a bit of money. But I want some more action. Looks like there's a lot of logistical halls. Also, my train can only hold up to 300. This one's a 51-ton, 4,000 back up to a food factory in town. We'll put this in the maybe pile. Or Central. Yeah, we could do shunting, but some of these have other licenses like we might need, or at least for here. Like some of them are fragile and long haul just to do shunting. Like some of these need a lot of combos. Like this one's long haul plus shunting plus fragile, the DVHR. That one's hazmat. Long haul. I think our best one is just going back up to that food factory, which I'm fine with because that'll lead to other jobs. What's our licenses again? Freight haul, locomotive, and train driver, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go up to the food factory. Gotta be some other lighter cargo up there, too. And maybe there's some normal shunting jobs that we could do. And then we could do a shunting license up there, where it's just within that area. I mean, that area was pretty... This area is pretty big, but that area looked even bigger. So we'll go do that. Okay. Okay. That helps. Yeah, if there's sticky pads at the shop, that'll be helpful. And it's daytime. All right. Little train is good to learn. Nice and slow. But I think this is second to the bottom. Yep. I don't even know what those are. Probably nuclear waste. Yeah, if we're gonna buy more licenses, I need more money. This was like the, kind of like one of the only jobs here. But you know, we complete a couple more jobs, then we get our licenses for like multi-unit and freight haul. I mean, logistics and shunting, which I know Chad is super excited for shunting. Oh boy! Can't wait to back up, go slightly forward, switch a switch, and then back up slightly again. Hog. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Oh. We need that one, okay. I need the E110. Pretty tricky to put those two together. So it was all good from the beginning. Oh boy. I got to learn about manual repair and copay. Jesus. Manual service comes into play at later stages of the career. Copay and an insurance policy. Jeez. Is there a breaker box in here? Oh wait. Oh, cap heater. I wonder if there'll be a survival element to this game eventually. Oh wait, it says this? Oh. Oh. I didn't realize it was going to be that easy. I found it, yeah. I did, yeah. Okay. We're looking to go to GF. Food factory in town. No, different. That's there. But we do want to go past GF. Okay. Yeah, one of the other things you could do is go to the steel mill and just do a couple of the small shunting jobs. But I wanted to explore the map and the other places and the tracks. I mean, it seemed a little more interesting to go out and travel than to worry about like min-maxing profit margins at the start. And we could do it anytime. Good enough. I want to see the world, totally understandable. I mean, you know, like, I haven't seen some of these places in a million years. I don't think I played this game in like 3 to probably 5 years. And I've always wanted to, so. Have I found any of the restoration locos? Not yet. But they're out there somewhere. I guess that's one thing you could do with this, you know, shunter or whatever, is literally just go out, don't even take a mission, and just drive around and look for the other trains. Because I feel like, at least for me, if I'm doing a job, I'd probably be focused on the job. But it's amazing that they've put those around the map. Yeah, it was such a good example, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you know, in a game like this, there's no rush. The new endgame military stuff is going to be there after you're a multi-millionaire. Alright, so we want to go left, right, left. You don't understand why this game doesn't attract more players? There are certainly a lot of train games out there, so I'd imagine that everybody who likes the train games kind of jumps between them. New DLC for Train Sim World comes out, then they go play that. Then we got Railroads Online coming out in a couple of days, like in 1.0. Everybody will be playing that. Then Derail Valley. I don't know. This is just a good game. Just like good, solid $40 game. Seems a little spendy, but honestly, considering the amount of effort the developers just put into the trailer for an update, pretty impressive. I did notice that this is not on sale on the Steam Autumn sale. Like, it is a $39.99 game, but I mean, this is pretty amazing. There's a lot of love and care put into this, and also it's kind of funny too. Like, you can cause some pretty big disasters, even intentionally. Like, go grab all the fuel cars across the map, bring them somewhere, and then light them on fire with the lighter. Well, that's ridiculously pretty. Wow. Go off a ravine at 88 miles an hour. That would anger the Libyans, Marty. The Libyans. This game is ultra chill, man. This is just great. Oh, and look at the rain on the side of the wind. Look at the rain. All right, whoever said fishing was spot on. Just imagine using this environment to just chill out too. Like, one day you're like, I don't really want to drive trains, but I like the map in this game. Oh, that's right. I can go fishing. That'd be so cool. Fuel down to half. Yeah, we'll be fine, because when we get to... There's actually a shop up there. We Gucci. That's what that was. Oh, cool. Autosave all the time. Thank you. Appreciate the autosave marker versus the non-autosave. Chat, that is all the time we have today for the B99 update for Derail Valley Simulators, what I guess they call it now. But outstanding game. I've known about this one for a year, for many years. Played it before, but even better than ever now. And good to have some more clear things in the game. Like they've done a good job of, you know, streamlining the game. Anyway, don't go anywhere. I'm continuing on with our stream right now. We're going to go live to our next stream, starting right away. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. And we're going to try a new game here in a bit called Lost But Found. Check it out. You're going to like it. If you're watching in the Twitch chat, stay put. And if you're watching the YouTube chat, I'll redirect you in just a second. All right, let's go.